Guys, welcome back to the O&D Life. Boy, got the sun out a little bit. Feels nice. Been cooped up, getting a little cabin fever. It's been raining. I mean, just a couple weekends straight. And then during the week, the ground was saturated, so couldn't get out. So it's good to be outside with a little bit of sun. We're supposed to get rain later on today. But today, I wanted to show you guys something and let you know, I've been on this kick about having multi-use tools so I don't have to swap out so much. I can potentially go to my backup tool, if you will, or not have to carry so many tools. So what I've got today is a hoe, and it's not a backhoe. You know, I've got to fine-tune my tool carrying system. I had shown you guys that the other day, and we're gonna have to fine-tune that a little bit. Okay, here we have a tool from Rogue Tool Distributors. I think that was the name of it. Make sure. Doesn't say on here, but I think it was. Rogue Tool Distributors. What they do is they take old discs, agricultural discs, and shape them and make them into hoes, rakes, pickaxes, Pulaskis, some really heavy duty, you know, it's a hardened steel, and some really heavy duty garden, trail, firefighting tools. Basically, a lot of the woodland firefighters use these tools. And this one caught my eye as I was perusing their website. It's a combination of a hoe, pickaxe, rake, and a scraper, smooth edge. I think they call it a beveled scraper, but you can smooth out contours. So, you know, they have it in a section for trail tools. So I figured, you know what, that's going to be a perfect tool if I'm out. You know, I like to carry my pruners, my loppers, a few things on the tractor, so that while I'm out and about and I see something that I need to take care of, I can do it right then. When I'm out driving around, working on something else, it's part of my ADD, I suppose. But this is kind of the evolution that I don't have to have a hoe, pickaxe, and a rake on my tractor. I can carry this one tool and tackle multiple jobs if the need arises. What G.I. Joe used to say, knowing is half the battle, knowing what tool to have is half the battle. So anyways, I'm going to roll in some footage of the tool in action, and we'll go into some of the details about it, some of the specs. You know what? I've changed up my format a little bit more recently. You've probably noticed a little bit longer videos. I find myself when I'm watching videos that I want, you know, I don't want a 30-second, you know, blurb. I want some of the more details. I want to see it in action in various environments, various applications. So that's what I'm going to try and do. Show you some different applications, switching between the hoe and the pickaxe and the rake. So that's the plan. Okay, so here's the very first time I used it. I thought I'd use it on some, you know, underbrush underneath this tree right here. I found that the hoe, so it has the 7-inch sharp hoe on the one side that I'm using, so that will take an edge, but it cut through those smaller underbrush saplings. I think it's privet. I think that's what I've heard it called around here. But it did the trick. If I did run into something a little bit thicker, I was able to just kind of twist it, rotate it in my hands, and get that sharper part down. And that seemed to work out pretty good. And then I could just kind of use the rake to, twist it a little bit more, a third of the way, since it's a triangle. Twist it and use the rake there and kind of pull some of that brush out. So that was my very first initial use with it. It seemed to do the trick. I think I'm going to line up for another shot. Again, get some other stuff here. One of the things that I noticed as I was using it is its weight. It's a heavier tool. Someone smaller framed. How do I say this without sounding like a sexist? It might be a little heavy for most females, not all of them. So it's got some weight on it on that end. But I find that makes going into the ground, cutting through some of those branches and roots with the hoe, made it pretty easy. So here I had spread some dirt out, had some low spots, so I spread some dirt out that I had on the back side of the property where I was dumping leaves and manure and stuff. So hopefully it should be nice and rich. But I poured it out, started to spread it a little bit with the bucket, and then I thought, well, let me try the Travis tool. And here, the weight of the tool seemed to really help. You could kind of break up clumps with it. And I'm using that. I'm using the rake, and then I would sometimes use the straight edge as well. But just kind of spreading it out. A rake, regular metal rake, probably would have been fine with this task here. But again, the weight of the tool to kind of press into the clumps seemed to really help. So kind of let this play out and tell you, let's see here. So the company is Rogue Hoe Distributing, family-owned business. I've got some notes here. It looks like they started in 2006. They wanted to offer, some quality handcrafted hoes, for gardeners, firefighters, trail builders, farmers, something that was gonna last for a long time. And so they took some agricultural disc blades and found a way to recycle them, and made hoes and Pulaskis and pickaxes and all of those tools out of them. So the tool itself is made out of a high grade tempered steel. They sharpen on the hoes, they'll sharpen three of the three sides of the hoe. So it cuts and it'll hold an edge, is what they say.
Okay.
So
here we've got
I've used it a little bit, and it does cut, and I didn't even touch it up.
Without really digging in, there's still a good bit of
goes. So it
small vegetation.
I can imagine
just
after I
work through here, cut them
sharpen
down.
it the first time, it'll be pretty nice. Here I had hit some underbrush and with my Piranha tooth bar, but still end up with a lot of scragglers around. So I thought it'd be a good time for the hoe, the Travis tool. There was a little bit of a thicker branch root right there, and was able to rotate the tool almost mid-swing, pretty much mid-swing, as I was swinging up, and get the pickaxe part, go into that root, spin it around back to using the hoe. So it really does make quick work. The weight of it helped by all means, and then could kind of smooth things out with that rake. So I'm very pleased. Now let's see here. The handle is made out of ash, and when you order this, you can choose between a couple of lengths, 48 inches or 54-inch length. There is an option for a leather sheath, and I believe it does say, you know, it's handcrafted from an Amish leather maker. So I did get that, and I'll have to try and roll in some footage of that for a little bit of a closer look. And we'll take a look at the edge, make, you know, see after I've used it these few times, we'll take a look.
Watch out.
Okay. You can see I'm in the classroom, got our chalkboard up behind us. But let's take a close look. Used it a little bit, wiped it off, so it's still dirty. Give you a little bit of a closer look here. I thought about weighing it for you guys. I'd say it's probably six pounds, maybe a little more. It's got some heft to it. Make sure I don't bang the walls. I want you to take a look at the rake. It's got an edge on there. See if I can get it here. You could put an edge on the rake section there. You can kind of see that a little better. Here's the beveled edge. Pickaxe. See that curvature of it? Being an old disc. Recycled agricultural disc. And the hoe. It has some oomph behind it, I can tell you that. You can get a good edge on there. Get it in kind of close. Probably is blurry. Alright, so that's the Travis tool from Rogue Hose. Let me show you right fast the leather sheath. Here, got some mud on it. Started to rain on me yesterday. It's labeled even 70 AR. Figured, you know, help protect it in case it's banging around against other tools. If it's got that sharper edge, you know, hey, why mess up your edge if you don't have to? Let's mess it up playing in the dirt. 70 AR. So, check it out. I've just now started to use it. We'll see how it holds up, and hey, you guys will see it firsthand as I use it on the channel. As we clear some trails, I want to run some electric fencing and let the goats get in and clean out some underbrush. So this is going to lead the way. You know, it's the other thing that's really noticeable. You know, I've got some relatively big hands, and the handle's nice and thick. So, you know, but you can, you know, as you're lifting it, you can quickly rotate it as you're coming down. come on through. It does thin out, come through, and then you can see how it gets big again. So really helps keep it from slipping out of your hands. They did, looks like they put some varnish on there. At some point I might take that off, get some boiled linseed oil in there, and I think this tool is going to last me a long time. It's going to be part of my tractor daily carry. I'm going to have to do a new video on my tractor daily carry. Got some new tools that will round out for a new video as things evolve. Check out the Rogue Hoe distributors. Check out their website. They got some cool stuff. If you guys are watching this video and you watch my channel, I think you'll know what I mean. Thanks a lot.
Come here. Don't go over there. Come on, Coach. Coach, come. Come here. Come here. Come here, buddy. Come here. What are you doing over here? You're supposed to have your collar on. Toad, he's not hurting me. He's not hurting me, buddy. Koji. Toad. You gonna smile?
Thanks for watching. I truly feel blessed to be able to do this and contribute back to the YouTube community that I have learned so much from, such as how to do tractor and auto maintenance and repair, plumbing repairs in my house, electrical, which I'm certain has saved me thousands of dollars over the years. Not to mention the tons of entertainment watching tractor-related videos in anticipation of my tractor, then how to use it, or the attachments, or what my next attachment mod I absolutely needed. I'm sure I'm the only one, right? To help support the channel, please hit the like button and comment below. This helps the video get suggested to other viewers. Plus, I really enjoy the interaction from y'all. If you want to see other videos of my tractor adventures, subscribe to my channel at O&D Life and hit the bell symbol to be notified when new videos are posted. When you go to my channel, you will find videos discussing attachments, some safety lessons learned from a rollover I had and a time that the tractor was running away from me downhill. And then there's videos of just getting orange and dirty. If you are on Facebook, you can find me at O&D Life. Like and follow the page for sneak peeks of current weekend projects and likely upcoming videos. Look in the description below for my email and link to the O&D Life Amazon store, where you can find some products that I use in the videos or just use or that I want and I plan to order at some point from the store. Lastly, check out some of the videos in the description. I have some links. They're videos of products that can help keep you orange and dirty, living the O&D life. O&D out.